I'm Lauryn.
And my name is Kelsey.
And we're here today to
talk about jealousy. So my definition of jealousy is envious or resentful of the good fortune or achievements of others.
And my definition is fearful or weary of losing one's position or situation to someone else, especially in a sexual relationship.
Now, while her definition says, especially in a sexual relationship, relationships can be friendships, partnerships, anything that has to do with more than one person. So both of these definitions can be used in what we're going to be talking about today, which is jealousy. Okay, so our first topic for today is going to be, how do you know that you're jealous? And we broke it off into two categories, and they're friendships and relationships. So I'm going to go first, starting with friendships. When you feel the need to compete with your friend, that often shows a sign of jealousy. Needing to compete, that can deal with money, who has the most money, sports, who plays the sport better, or even materialistic things like who has a bigger house, who has a bigger car, etc., etc.
For my friendship, I've chosen you avoid your friend. When I say you avoid your friend, I mean you block them on social media and you do not return their calls because you don't want to help them celebrate their positive accomplishments in life because you were jealous of what they have or you wanted or something pertaining to that.
This next one kind of ties into friendships and relationships, and it's insecurities. Most of the time, you're insecure by yourself and you often neglect your significant other, and that often is a sign of jealousy. More about relationships. You assume that other people want your significant other, which majority of the time isn't true.
16. The next one I have chosen is isolation. Pertaining to what she said, it kind of helps me out here because isolation does kind of have the effect of when you think someone else wants your partner, so you try to keep them to yourself to have confidence that she or he will not get away from you or end up with anybody else.
And it also kind of ties into insecurities when you might be so insecure about yourself that you just want to tie down your significant other, which you can't do that. So, no.
Okay, so our next topic is, what can jealousy lead to and is it healthy? Me and her have both come up with a couple of causes of jealousy. One is mistrust, heartbreak, anger, and depression.
Most of these things, the things that we just said counteract with each other. So anger will go with depression, mistrust will go with heartbreak. Yeah.
We have come up with these because, like she said, anger and depression do kind of work together. Because after being angry so much, it can lead to depression.
So mistrust and heartbreak, if you don't trust your significant other, oftentimes you're going to, that love or connection that you feel for them is going to wither down. And so eventually it's going to cause heartbreak, which is, basically you breaking up no more because of your jealousy. So
I just want to put out there that while we were working on this video, I researched about jealousy and I came across this article that said if you're not jealous, then that means you don't care about that person.
That's a complete lie, because you don't have to have a relationship. You don't have to be jealous to have a good relationship. No, that's a lie. I'm sorry, continue.
Well, she basically just took the words out of my mouth.
I'm so sorry. I had to say that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't agree with that. Why put yourself through that extra commotion being jealous just to show that you care about that person? I know a lot of people that care about people and they're not jealous of anything that goes on in their life and they're doing just fine. Okay, our next topic of discussion is getting over your jealousy.
The first step we have chosen was talk to your partner. it's important that you understand each other's feelings.
The next thing that you should do is lengthen the leash. And yes, it can sound a little bit of doggish, if you might say, but you need to learn how to trust them. If they want to go out and hang with their friends, you have to lengthen that leash and trust that they're going to behave the appropriate way. Just, trust them.
Imprisoning them is just going to make them want to escape from your possessiveness more. The next one was prepare to lose your partner. The actions of your jealousy could cause a breakup. You have to think, is it worth it or is it not?
Okay. The next session that we have is envy versus jealousy. What a lot of people don't know is that jealousy can lead to enviness, and basically enviness, in my words, is basically just a more hardcore version of jealousy. And the more and more that you hold that jealousy and anger and doubt and untrustworthiness in you, it's going to turn into enviness.
The difference between envy and jealousy is envy is wanting the possession of something, like she's materialistic stuff. Like if someone has a pretty necklace on, you might want that necklace. Jealousy is basically the fear of being replaced.
Now we just have a couple of personal stories. For the safety of the reputations of these people, we even gave them code names. So there's Casey, which is the girl, Derek, which is the girl's best friend, and John, which is the girl's boyfriend. I hope I don't get confused. Okay, so Casey and John have been going out for a hot minute now, and Casey and Derek have been best friends since like 6th grade. But Casey and John, I don't know what it is. John just cannot get over the fact that Casey and Derek are friends. And his jealousy almost caused their relationship. I tried to talk to him yesterday. It was like, I can't even really put words on it. He was that jealous and insecure that he was just ready to give up a good relationship. All because of his jealousy. He says that he felt like Derek was going to try to take Casey away, or, it's just something about their friendship that, he didn't approve of. And he was like, if the tables were turned on me, then it would be a different story, yada, yada, yada. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that John almost let his jealousy get in the way of a perfect relationship. And that's how a lot of people are. Yes, they are kind of young, but, that just goes to show you how much jealousy can interact with heartbreak. Okay, you guys, so this ends our little jealousy segment. And remember, that's Lauren.
And that's Kelsey.
And we just have a couple tips for you. Honor your elders.
Stay in school.
Say no to drugs.
Don't hit women.
Don't be jealous. And live happily. Bye, you guys.